My name's Elijah. Where I'm from, you have to have more than one hustle. I'm a barber, recording artist, magazine CEO, rap battle league owner, a father, a husband, businessman, among many other things. I also go by many names, but for now you can call me BeardGod. I'm also a big wrestling and sports fan. This is my new podcast, and it will focus on different subject matter. So tune in to the BeardGod Presents the Subject Matter Podcast. Yeah, it's the BeardGod. We here with the BeardGod Presents the Subject Matter Podcast. We got my man Preach, aka Preach Facts, on the line. We're going to ask him a couple questions, but before we get into all of that, we're going to let him, do his own shout-outs and introduction.
What's going on, BeardGod? Preach Facts in the building. You already know what we do, baby. Shout out to SYIGU, shout out to the Torture Chamber, you feel me? Appreciate you being my GM, appreciate you being my league owner. But yeah, we got a lot of good shit coming in 2020. This virus is fucking shit up. But, you know what I mean? We're still going to make it, so we're going to adapt. You know what I'm saying? That's all you can do.
Alright, now let me break down to you how this podcast works. We got questions already written up for you. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to ask you a question, and you have up to 5 minutes max as far as to answer each question before we jump to the next question, whatever. Most podcasts aren't organized, aren't structured. It's like one long conversation. So because, time is definitely of the essence, and we want to, we don't want to spend too long on too many subjects and topics. The first question or topic or subject matter, should I say, that we got actually was inspired off of a post that you had on Facebook. You were talking about Nj Twork and how much he should get paid for battles. I wanted to go into that for a little bit. What was the inspiration that even made you think of that?
Well, facts, good question. That's a phenomenal question. I'm glad you asked that shit. Now, the reason that made me think of it, I gotta be honest and, report my source. Shout out to Battle Truth, the One United Front. Battle Truth, that's a crazy ass old nigga. I don't really know about that nigga. I don't really know, how I feel. I just started following him in the past year, but he was talking about, he was a part of the strike. The strike 2.5 shit when T-Top and them was supposed to, back out, and Hitman Holly was supposed to be the face of that. Well, what Battle Truth was saying is that he was a part of that. Like, he was making blogs telling these niggas that they wasn't getting paid enough. So, just watching one of his blogs recently talking about Twork battling $100 for a minute, which isn't bad. During the quarantine, I would battle fans for $100 for a minute if I had, that type of pull, which makes sense. So he should do that. So all that combined made me make the post and say, realistically, I just know math, bro. I'm decent when it comes to business. I'm pretty successful, so I just understand math. It's not that complicated. The URL has to have at least 10,000 subscribers at $8 a month. You understand what I'm saying? For the URL at least 10,000. So that's, you understand what I'm saying? That's $80,000 a month. Let's just say they make $100,000 a month on the app alone. Let alone the caffeine deal and what they would make off pay-per-views. They can literally, if they have a million subscribers on a YouTube channel. So let's just say it's, 10,000 people that bought a pay-per-view at $50. You understand what I'm saying? You understand how much money that is? Niggas need to pull out their calculators and understand that $15,000 is not good enough when you're the face of a fucking brand. Do you know how much it costs to use a fucking billboard? It's like $12,000 for a whole month. $12,000 for a whole month to use a billboard in Williamstown from out where we from. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But again, for a small league owner like you, like the guardians of the culture shit, the reason why they lost 30 fucking bands is because they didn't come to the right place. They don't know Williamstown, New Jersey. They don't know niggas not spending $50 from where we come from to watch no fucking niggas yell at each other. It's not happening. It don't matter who they is. That shit happened with King of the Dot when they came down here for the NOC shit back in the day. When Snipe first lost NOC. So this shit goes back in history. So it's not just I'm not talking about what's Twork's worth on the level of a small league, but on URL's level, or how much money that they making off of, especially him being one of the top 5 people and one of the biggest draws. Well, he should be getting 50,000 a battle.
Wait, you said 50,000? You said 50, or you said 15?
No, 50. That's where I'm assuming that he probably makes now. You understand what I'm saying? Like, or even maybe even less than that.
Well, I think, I mean, from the last conversation me and Twork had, I think he said that he gets around about 6,000 a battle.
That's ridiculous.
Now he can get more, he can get less, but you gotta look at it like this, right? And I mean, I'm not at all trying to take URL side on anything, but you gotta look at it like, all right, Twork is one of the top dogs of the league. He's definitely, I would say, he's definitely in the top 10 of, you know, the top URL battle rappers. So even if
I don't want to cut you off, but let's just say that we know for a fact that Twork is the most impactful battler in the past 3 years. Let's just get that straight. Is that a fact or not? The most impactful in the past 3 years, the most innovative, the most game changing. This nigga is electrifying, bro. He changed the fucking game.
Yeah, he definitely is electrifying. But to say he should get 50,000 a battle, that I don't agree with. I mean, if Lux is getting, if Lux is getting 80, I don't think Twork should get 50.
This is what I'm saying. Twork should not get 50 at the pace that he's battling right now. Twork is not deserving 50 every single month. I'm not saying he's worth 50 a month. He's worth 50 if he battles the way Lux battles. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, the consistency. Yeah. Well, I think that I think that is like this. I think that the difference between a Lux and a Twork is like Lux will battle like one time a year and make 80 racks. I think Twork will battle every month, and I think he'll do, you know, if he's doing let's say he do the URL joints. He's getting paid 6. If he do 10 URL battles a year, that's 60 racks right there. And then if he's battling on these small leagues, getting a rack here, 1,500 here, $2,000 here, whatever the case may be, he can probably still get the 80,000 a year off of what he's doing. I think that the problem is that battle rappers that have these names, like there has to be one or two things in my opinion. Like, you have to either have a set price and you just run with that regardless of what the league is, or you have your different prices for different leagues. Like I seen Big K battle before he battled Adi Boom on the champion. He was saying that, you know, his fee is his fee, so regardless who books him. So let's say he charges 10 bands. If he want 10,000. If RB want to book him, they have to pay him 10,000. URL want to book him, they got to pay him 10,000. King of the Dot 10,000. A small league 10,000. Like, if that's your number and that's what you running with, cool. But where shit gets fucked up at is if you getting 6 from URL, but then the small league you would charge them 1,000 or you charge them 800 or 500 for one round, whatever the case may be, and you get the bag, but then you out here fucking up, looking bad. To me, it kind of hurts, you know, it hurts in the back end. Now, how I think that you can avoid that is if URL did pay him more money, if they was paying him 15 grand, 20 grand, some shit like that, then I think that it would make sense for him to not have to do small league battles as much.
He hasn't even been doing the small league battles like that if you think back to the end of 2019, though. That's the thing that's crazy, and this is what my whole point is. It's not URL's responsibility to teach him how to do business, bro.
Yeah,
and that's what they were saying about the strike 2.5. You get what you negotiate.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's crazy. There's no way in the fucking world. All I'm saying is that as a businessman, as far as I've sat at certain tables and negotiated certain deals with a certain amount of money involved, that I know for a fact that all you have to do, and this is what Battle Troop was kind of saying, is you bring the logistics to them. This is why URL don't give their numbers. This is why they don't tell you how many views that they get.
Yeah, but you also got to understand that some of these dudes only have value when they battle on URL, because when they battle on smaller leagues, they can't charge the smaller leagues what you would charge URL, because a lot of the audience and fan bases that come into URL is like cult followers of URL. You see what I'm saying?
And that's the power of the brand. That's why with Guardians of the Culture situation is a perfect example, and where you can't pay DNA his regular place in New Jersey. Nobody give a fuck about DNA in Cumberland County or motherfucking Gloucester County, Camden County. Nigga, we don't give a fuck about DNA like that. I'm not paying $50 to see DNA rap. I've been watching him my whole fucking life. I love DNA. I think he's a great rapper, but I'm not paying money to go see DNA, so you should not pay him the same fucking amount.
Yeah, and that's why I said in my other blog that I think that they made a mistake by not having Adi Boom on the card, because Adi Boom would have had Boom was going to have more people in that building than Drugs and DNA combined. But
he would have been there. Everybody would have been there.
Yeah, I'm not going to stay on this topic too much longer. We're going to switch to the next question. So we're going to get back to you. How did you get the name Preach?
Wow, good question. I went one of these new niggas that, you know what I mean, be making up these wild corny names, fucking Hacksaw Bob and shit from fucking Southwestern Oklahoma and shit, battle rapping for no reason. I got that shit actually in the studio when I was 17. We was up in Patterson, New Jersey. Shout out to Moon. I ain't meet him out there, nothing, but I know he's from Patterson. Shout out to Moon. I know he's from out there. But fucking, we was out in Patterson. My man Dizzy Amorosi, he used to be in battle rap. Craig Lynch was actually at that session. Shout out my boy Chris Jameson was at that session back in the day. And we was all just chilling there. And before that, my name was like Little B or some shit like that. Like Little B, like I forget what, it was some stupid shit I had, like Little B King or some shit like that, some wild shit. But we was my dad was a pastor, obviously. God rest my dad, so he passed away in 2015 from pancreatic cancer. But he was a pastor and shit. You feel me? So I'm just obviously a talkative ass nigga. I can get on the, you know what I mean, rant easily. So niggas just started calling me Preach because I just ran all the time and I was always talking about God. I wasn't Christian at the time during that studio session. So we was upstairs smoking a cigarette on the balcony and I was going off telling niggas how they needed Christ and shit while we was drinking and shit, you know what I mean? You know how Preach get. But just doing some wild shit and it was like, yo, you need to start calling yourself Preach, bro. That's all you fucking do is you just keep preaching and preaching and preaching. As soon as you get an idea or something you believe in, you just preach it to the death. So that's how the name came about.
Okay.
Organic.
All right, cool. Now, you know, we had the pleasure of hitting the road, taking a road trip, going out to Detroit. And one of the things that I learned was that, you know, Clean Paper is your favorite, if not one of your favorite battle rappers. And my question is that 100% true that he's your favorite? And if he is your favorite, how did that come about?
I would say Clean definitely is 100%. Like if we, you know what I'm saying, we're not talking career, nothing. We're just talking about if I had to pick one person, and you know how good Twork is, like how most people right now in this day and age would say, if I could pick any person to battle, if I knew they was coming prepared with all 3 rounds, a lot of people would pick Twork. For me, that person is Clean Paper. If Clean Paper brings 3 strong rounds and he's fired all 3 rounds, I don't think in my opinion, nobody's gonna be able to beat him. You understand what I'm saying? So like it might be a classic or a debatable, but if he comes strong for 3 rounds, I don't see nobody being Clean. So yeah, he's my favorite in that sense, but I think overall my favorite is Daylight. Just when it comes to pen, when it comes to his ideology and the way that he thinks, like and he just doesn't fuck with the battle rap culture for a lot of reasons that I respect. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not as strong, like, you know what I mean, I'm not as talented as him, so I can't say fuck battle rap. You understand? I love it too much, and you know what I mean, I don't got enough shit outside of battle rap and music going on that I fuck with. But Daylight is definitely, you know what I mean, up there for me too. Daylight and Clean Paper is my top 2 pretty much.
Okay, all right, cool. Now I'm a kind of shift it a little bit with this next question. I was working with some people that were in the mental health system. And there was a girl that I knew that suffered from, you know, depression and stuff like that. And one of the ways we were able to bond was that she was a fan of battle rap. Like, I didn't even know that she had followed SYIGU Battle League. She didn't know I was the owner. You know what I'm saying? She just thought I was like a host. And she was like, I was watching the battle and I saw you hosting. She was like, you know, asking about the league, and I was telling her. So my question to you is, do you think that battle rap is good for people who have mental health issues, whether it be them watching from a fan perspective or them even participating as battle rappers?
I think it's for me personally, I can only speak from my personal perspective. So let me just say that battle rap definitely is a huge outlet, or it was a huge outlet for me in a way that became toxic. You understand what I'm saying? So like, I definitely suffer from, like, you know what I mean, mental and emotional health issues, you know what I'm saying, like with depression and anxiety, shit like that. So, you know what I mean, I definitely feel for anybody out that's going on, like, you know what I mean, dealing with that shit in the culture, because I know it's probably a lot of us, but battle rap, it definitely was a distraction, but in a way, it didn't let me focus on the things that I needed to focus on.
Yeah.
I didn't leave battle rap, and I still got my shit together, so I can't say that battle rap wouldn't be able to help somebody get through some tough times, because it definitely helped me all throughout last year when I was going through a lot of shit, and now this year that everything's starting to come together in a lot, bigger way with all the business shit that I got going on. You know what I mean? I can't say battle rap helped it, because it was really me doing what I was supposed to do for myself, but for other people it might be a good outlet. But I really think people got to do personal work within themselves, and that's why I think, I know I'm a smoke TV Barry, I'm a smoke fucking Ozzy, because I did, I got my regular life shit together, so now I can focus on writing. Now every punch is intentional. Like, I know every punch is no punch is not gonna land. Like, I know everything's gotta connect. I understand battle rap. I know how to battle rap, and now it's time to be able to put the work in the preparation. I think, shout out to Will Skills, you know what I'm saying? Thanks for the invite podcast. Watch my nigga Will Skills. He's a big part of that too, dog. Like, I can't even fucking front. Like, the fact that he's so quote unquote nerdy and corny and weird and annoying, all of this shit that he is. Makes so many good points when it comes to preparation, when it comes to being ready and how serious you should take battle rap if you're gonna fucking do it in the first place. There's a lot of niggas, and I think I got caught up in that shit too, just wanting to see yourself on cards and shit. I gotta be honest, you understand what I'm saying? Niggas don't really want to come prepared and really, really rap. They just want to say they battle rap. And I got caught up in that loop of just doing it for the quote unquote fame of it. You understand what I'm saying? And but yeah, the battle rap itself though is definitely good for people with, mental health issues if you treat it the right way.
Okay. All right. Well, look, man. We're gonna end it with this last question. Based on your battle rap career and goals and things like that, if you can accomplish one thing in battle rap, what would it be?
Oh man, that's a good question. I gotta split it into two things. I gotta say, because right now I'm shifting gears as far as what I think I am and what I can bring to battle rap. As much as I still want to get in the ring, still want to, sharpen my sword and eventually start getting those bigger plates. Like let me say, I never really battled nobody that's didn't have the opportunity to beat. I never stepped into the ring and everybody was like, "There's no way you're winning this battle." You understand what I'm saying? So I want to challenge myself a lot more. You feel me? Whether that's putting up the bag to be able to do it or what have you. So I want to have one of those moments. I want to have, like, the Ready Rock battle that I got. I want to have one of them moments again, but in a 3-round battle. I want to have like a 3-round clash with somebody that in a classic that I'm not supposed to even come close to beating. You understand what I'm saying? As well as I want to have, I want to do a card to where I can spend like 50 grand and it actually work. Like, not necessarily work money wise, but I just want to throw 50,000 on, my favorite card, like setting up my ideal matchup card. Not even an ideal card, like as far as like my favorite people, but I literally yesterday just was making a list of a card. It was going to be called like Punch Bets, and I had niggas that's all punchers and listed punchers that I think would be a great battle. That, like, I want to do my own card, a huge card for like my birthday or something that's, involved with the summer shit, with the pool company and shit. So I want to do something, man. I mean, do something as a big card, and I want to have one big huge classic battle with somebody I'm not supposed to beat. Those are the two things I think I could say I want to do.
All right, man. Look, man, that's all good, man. I appreciate you taking the time to let us get this interview, man. This BeardGod, the Subject Matter podcast. Preach, man. Let the people know where they can find you at, huh?
Man, I'm on Facebook, Preach McCoy, IG, Preach Facts TV. I'm gonna be on Twitter with Preach Facts TV too. So yeah, y'all can get with me on social media. Niggas know where to follow me. But I'm gonna be on this internet card you got coming up against TD Barry. Footage gotta be big in April 10th. I got Ozzy coming up April 28th. Hopefully this corona shit slow down. But yeah, I got hopefully BeardGod hooked me up with some good plays at the end of the year, man. Y'all should see me on a lot of big platforms, hopefully, or against at least a couple decent names on SYIGU.
All right, man. True indeed, man. We out of here.